Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I sincerely welcome you as well. I am the last video of G's Design Team Video Hop, and before this video is over, I will share with you the last of the missing letters to form the secret word that will earn you the prize pack from all of us design team members. I was going to make in my project today was using this stamp set that's in G's store. It's called Hello Autumn. I've used it quite a bit, and you can even see that it's been stained up a little bit, but that's okay. They still work fine. So I'm going to be using that. And I also just wanted to showcase a few of these little charms. If you're a jewelry maker, you know, this is a highlight for you because he has all kinds of really neat charms in his store. Now, these are just some examples. I'm going to raise these up just a little bit just so you can see. But he has several fall ones, and they're super inexpensive. I mean, some of them are a nickel and 10 cents each. Now, here are just a few Christmas ones he has. He also does carry these fishhook earrings and the jump rings in his store. Very, very economical. So I want you to be aware that some of these supplies that I'm using here today are all found in his store. I'm going to move this out of the way so we can get started. Now, I decided to show you maybe just an alternative use for this stamp. You know, of course, we could make some really cute fall and Halloween cards, but I wanted to make some jewelry, some Halloween jewelry. Now, this is just kind of my prototype. This wasn't, I didn't fully finish this exactly how I wanted it, but this was just, I was just stamping it just to see how it would turn out. And this is where I used this pumpkin and the crow. And I made just a little pendant to go on a little necklace. Just an idea of what I was doing, but I'm going to use a different stamp today. I'm going to use the little spooky tree, but I do want to start off by saying that I am not a jewelry maker whatsoever. I just kind of dabble in it, and I don't have all the necessary pliers and all that sort of stuff that it usually requires, but it's still a lot of fun. Show you that anybody can do it. Now, what I did was I wanted to make a pendant and some matching earrings. So what I did is I just went and stamped out the tree a few times just to give me a few practice ones. I put it through my copy machine, and I went ahead and printed off two smaller ones at reduced 50%. So this is how I was able to achieve a scaled down version of the stamp for my earrings. I printed off the earrings on the cardstock. Now, as far as the pendant, I just stamped it once on some cardstock. So what I need to do now is go ahead and punch out my pendant and punch out my earrings. And for my pendant, this was the biggest stamp I had, was a 2-inch scallop. So I'm going to punch that out. And then in order to fit this tree, I didn't want too big of earrings. I have a 1-inch punch. All right, I punched out my earrings, and then I punched out 3 black cardstock circles, glued all 4 layers together, and just form one solid pendant. Same with the earrings. So now all 3 pieces are 4 layers thick. Okay, now that I have my holes punched in my earrings and my pendant punched, I'm going to put some little silver eyelets in those holes. Now I'm going to do all this before I get ready to seal it, because once it's sealed, that hole may be a little hard to do the eyelet. So that's the reason I'm going ahead and doing that now. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to do the earrings the same way. Now what I'm going to do is flip them over, wipe a little Mod Podge on the back of them, and I'm going to have to let those rest overnight, and then I'll be able to finish them out in the morning. All right, it is the next morning, and the backs of my jewelry are sealed. Now, you could seal this jewelry a number of ways. You could coat the whole thing in decoupage glue. I actually used Martha Stewart decoupage glue instead of Mod Podge, but it's the same exact thing. Now, you could use clear fingernail polish. You could use some kind of spray, clear sealer, whatever works for you. But I decided to do the decoupage glue on the back, and on the front, I use a product called, it's made by Plaid. It's called Royal Coat. It is a dimensional type of glaze It's very similar to diamond glaze or to glossy accents if you're familiar with those products. And what you do is you really only put it on the top side of whatever you're working on, and it gives a glass effect on it. It won't look so much like paper, let's just say that. I kind of drizzle that on there. It just depends on how long it takes to dry. The camera will pick it up, but see that? That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is the glaze finish that I'm wanting, and it just gives it a glass effect, and it really takes the paper look away. And I'll get back with you when it's ready for the hardware. Okay, it's been about 3 hours, and I believe my glaze is dry enough for me to work with it. So just love the look of that. These little fish hook ends, all you do is just open up the little loop and slip it through your eyelet. And I actually went and my husband was able to find me some little needle nose pliers. Close up the little hole. Just make sure that they angle. Now, as far as the pendant, when the jump ring's big enough, you could almost just use your hand. Before I close it up, I'm going to slip a leaf and a ghost charm. I am a novice jewelry maker. It just goes to show you that anybody can do it. Just with a little practice, you could really improve your jewelry making skills. I'm going to add my necklace, and then I'll show you my finished set. Okay, friends, I just attached it to a little piece of styrofoam I had, but I love the look of it. It's just really pretty, one-of-a-kind jewelry set that you can keep or give to a friend that is really made with just paper and stamps and a few jewelry making supplies. So I hope you enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun. Last but not least, I have the letter Z as in zipper. Be sure and follow G's link below for his blog to enter. Good luck!